Okay, so in this video I'm going to be showing you what my anticipation for the new month, and then which also happens to be new week that we just started today is going to be like. So we start with S&P 500, which is also SPX 500. So we can see that on this actually 4-hour time frame, you can see we're having market structure breaking offside, and then around here we have the market structure got broken offside, and I expect this movement to continue up to this level that we have right here, but that does not happen. We end up using this zone that we have here, which is what led the price to break structure again. So we have another break of structure here, and the zone that we have left after the break of structure is this right here. Actually, is this candle fully candle? It's actually this full candle from up here to down, but if we look into 1 hour time frame, you can see that we have a specific candle right there, which is also used as the zone that the market will retrace back to and then buy from. And also, if you look at this particular area, we have small break of structure here. The price push above it, which is break of structure, then it goes down, act like it's going up, break downward. So we have a change of character right here, which shows that this is actually coming back down here. So then it will buy up again. But you know, at the end of the day, everything in the market, we are not predicting, we are only anticipating with whatever it is that the market is doing. So that is what my expectation on S&P 500 for this week that we are in. So, and then if that failed and break below this low that we have right here, then that means all this move from down here up to this up is the same movement until when we break this down. That is when I can say, okay, we have changed a structure and the market will now continue selling. But if it break below here, that means it will look like this. So I expect the market to come here and then continue buying. But if that failed and it breaks down here, then I will still classify all this as the same move upside, like from down here up here. So until when we now zigzag come down to break this, then that's when I will now say, okay, we have break a structure down. So possibility of the market now retracing back up and then continue selling is there. But currently is what the market is doing that we'll focus on, which is we have a break of structure. Market should come back into the demand zone and then continue buying into the supply level. So that is the expectation on, that's my anticipation on S&P 500. XAU USD, which is a good. So we can see currently we have the price break downward. We have the break downward there, breaks downside there, and then currently we are dealing with this zone from up here to this down. So that's our dealing range currently. Let me drag this here. It's taking too much of our space. So price have pushed back into this above equilibrium of this this price zone that we have here, like from this up to down. Price have pushed above equilibrium of it. I expect it to get up here, but it only gets to this particular zone that we have right here. It only get to that zone before it started selling. So we have a break of structure around this area, it goes up, break structure again, goes up, break structure again. And right now, one thing we have right here is that we have equilibrium above all this place, and that equilibrium also is not just equilibrium. Market actually come up there, like goes up there to tap into a zone, and which also send the market price downward. And that zone, the full of the zone is all this from here to here. So we have a break of structure there, and then price goes up above it, tap into it here, goes down and tap into more. So it is the zone that is now refined into that small zone that you are seeing right there. This small zone you are seeing here, that the price tap into and then break down. So which caused this one that we are seeing here. So this goes up and clear the equal high over there. It cleared the equal high over there, but it refused to close above the area. You can see it only wick above it. So that's more like liquidity being grabbed. So, but at the same time also, I'm still looking at, okay, possibility of all this being the same move is still also there. So which means the possibility of markets using this zone that we have up here is very valid. So this right here is it's one of my, it check all my criteria for zone that I can actually use to take a trade with. So I picked that, and then I'm anticipating that if price does not continue selling like this, if it goes up and break this wick up, then it's going up here, and possibly, you know, it might actually be that the bullish the bullish movement wants to continue again, and then it will start going up. But we have to just follow what the market is doing currently. We can't say because it's now showing us this bullish move, then it wants to start buying. It did the same thing here, I end up selling more. It did the same thing here, I end up selling more. So possibly the same thing can happen here. This can just be a liquidity grab up there and then start selling even further. So I expect it to take out this low that we have right here. So that's my anticipation on gold. But you know, we are entering new months also. So when we enter new months, there's this pattern I always expect price to do. To first go up if it wants to sell, go up, then sell, go up and close. So that can happen here. It might go up a little bit, then go down and sell. But sometimes gold can just open and start selling. So that also is something that is very, very possible in this market situation. So that's my anticipation on. But I will really pay attention to this area, this zone right here, and this zone up here, this zone right here and this zone up here, because this movement that happened here played a lot of people, like it trapped a lot of people into thinking this will actually get up here, but then it ended up selling. So it can still go up there and take so many other people out and tap into the original zone, and then goes down, because many people that fail to enter a trade from here will possibly take a trade with this, and the market goes down, break structure downward, and you can see go up here, take all the people that enter trade here, take all of them out here too, then tap into this and sell. So that is also something that is likely possible, that is also possible very well. But remember, we are only anticipating on what the market is doing. So we are only reacting. We are not a predictor. We don't predict. We only react to whatever it is that the market is doing. The third one is EURUSD. EURUSD, it seems complicated to some people, but it's actually not complicated. In fact, I think it's actually one of the most easiest pair to trade with. So on bigger time frame, daily time frame, we have the price push up, break structure here, then push down, break structure downside, which is the last break of structure on our swing time frame. So this price push up, after a break of structure, we expect the price to push up, retrace back up in above the equilibrium. So the equilibrium from up here to this down, from up here to this down, the equilibrium is around there. So price push above it, above the equilibrium level, tap into a zone right there, like all this from here to this down is a zone, or you can also see from here to here is a zone. So a little bit goes above it with a wick of the candle over there, but it's still part of the game. So price then push down, it break a structure, internal structure here. We can call it, some people call it a change of character, depends on whatever one that sits well with you. So it break down and change break structure there, goes up, tap into a zone here, break structure downward again. So what do you expect in this situation now? The situation is that, okay, this should go up just like it have been doing here. Like it did the same thing here, goes down, goes up, then it's going down. So we have this low that haven't been taken out yet. So and after a break of structure, market will retrace, right? Break of structure, retrace, tap into a zone, sell. The sell, break a structure also. Then what else do you expect? Market should retrace up and then continue the selling until you take out this low, possibly take out this low. So, and that is a very huge that's a very huge, but whichever one that you use. So let's say it used this particular one, which is actually tapped into already. That's about 276. That's about 276 pips. So let me go to the 4-hour time frame so that we can see the zone clearer. So now you can see, tap into it, goes off, sell, break structure, retrace back up. Now this zone, about this zone that you are seeing here, this particular one, if we go down on 1-hour time frame, there is a zone here. So this particular one that you tap into, only tap into the 1-hour zone, which is actually 1 hour is my original time frame, which I make use of to choose entry. But if I see a zone on bigger time frame, also 4 hours time frame, I'm still going to use it. But now this is the idea. Zone refinement is very important. So from down here up to this, level, it's one big zone on its own, and this happened to be below it. It only tap into it small, like very little tap into, and then it started showing this red candle that we have here. So, and if we also plot our Gann box from that up to this down, we can see that the equilibrium is also, it only tap into the equilibrium level. It haven't get into it. It only tap into it. But this can also work. Don't underestimate that small tap into. So it can also work with it. So let me drag this back a little bit. It can also work. It only tap into it, but it can still end up going up here and take people out. So that can be some sort of manipulation or liquidity forming at the entry zone, and then it end up using it and go up here, tap into the original zone. Now this zone we are seeing, this big zone, is what we refine into this one, this particular single candle we are seeing up here. So let me go down to that 1 hour time frame so that you can see what we have there. At the same time too, even though we tap into this zone that I dragged back, we haven't have any change of character here. Even if there will be any change of character, it's going to break below this or break below this fully, that we can say, okay, yeah, we have a rebreak of structure. So we haven't have anything. So this can still go down, tap into this small zone, sell into it like that, buy, then sell, then it will close at the end of the week like this. So that can still happen very, very well. So, and if that happens, this will be invalidated. So now let me show you what the zone look like. You can see what the zone look like. So there's this particular candle that stand alone. It doesn't go, I mean, that movement that happened there is like this. This price go down, like we have those 3 candle goes down, and this one with wick, it's more like the price goes up and then continue this down. So that's the zone right there. So you have to be able to like read those things from even when they don't show different colors. So that's the point of picking it. Sometimes market will use that kind of situation and sell and continue the selling. But if we now refine the original big zone, which is from down here to this up, if we refine it, we end up with this particular one that you are seeing here. So this might end up not working. This might end up not working, and then it will go up to this zone and then change character and then start selling. So when it gets to that area, this is what I'm expecting the market to do. It goes there, maybe create something like this, break structure, change character down, then there will be zone right here which market will tap into, then it will sell. The sell will continue like that. So but one have to be sharp with that, or you can also apply any entry strategy that you know or that you make use of to play along with the whatever it is that the market is doing. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.